There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
What's up, guys? It's Quinn.
It's Alex.
It's Iconic Comic. We are back. We are finally here. We're here for the movie commentary of Avengers Endgame. This has been, I guess, it's been 11 years coming now. This is the culmination of 22 MCU films and the grand finale of the Infinity Saga, as I guess Kevin Feige now calls it, the first three phases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, a coworker and I talked today. What is your? The spoilers have been. The ban has been lifted a long time. What's your favorite scene? Favorite moment?
I think I'm gonna have to hold that question until we get done with it, because I'll say something and then something will happen and we're like, well, damn it. Like
mine. Since you're asking me now, when Cap calls Mjolnir.
Yeah.
When he calls in Mjolnir, catches it, and Thor says, "I knew it,"
and proceeds to F Thanos up.
That's my favorite moment of this entire movie.
Well, why are we wasting time?
I don't know why. Real quick. So this is a 3-hour movie. So our camera can't record it all. We're on a low budget. So at the hour 30 mark, if you see a little jump, we had to put two parts, together, and we'll try to do that as clean as possible. So if you see anything like that, that's what that is.
We're still going to line up the timer. So if it gets to 1:30 and there's a little cut, you hear us going like 1, 2, 3. It's because we're lining it back up for the count, the timer in the bottom. So hopefully you guys don't have to do anything with your actual copy. But
all right, let's stop wasting time. Let's do this.
All right. So there's a timer in the bottom. Obviously, you've been here before. If not, make sure you subscribe. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3,
so
4.
I watched this movie the first night it was out. I was out of town, and I called you about it, and you called this starting out like this: the death of the family.
I think with Infinity War and Endgame, we called a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, whatever, dude. Because I'm not sure if this was on camera or recording or not, but I talked about Cap picking up Mjolnir. I've been talking about that for years.
Since Age of Ultron.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's got to pay off. And if you go back and watch our Age of Ultron, I'm like, this is totally going to pay off eventually. Who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog? So she's going to be in the new Hawkeye show. I think he's going to train her to be the next Hawkeye. Wouldn't it be cool as hell, to have some Avengers be the kids of the old Avengers?
That would be kind of cool.
Dude, the air got sucked out of the room when that happened. Even though we all kind of knew it was coming because they opened, we were like, oh shit, here we go.
And then this moment right here where he goes into Avenger mode.
Yes. It's the look where he's just wait for it, ready? Right here. Boom. That's Avengers mode. Babe. This is scary. You hear the thunder?
Yeah.
It's the same sound that was on Titan and Wakanda. It's like the power surge from the... Whoa.
God. It was dead silent.
I love this song now. And if you notice, all the people who got dusted are no longer in this opening.
Right.
So, Scarlet Witch isn't coming out of the door. Doctor Strange isn't there.
Yeah.
That's super attention to detail.
That's clever. This is downright clever.
Now I cannot not see the 10.
That's I know.
I want to know what that is. That wrapper.
Some foil, I guess. You don't need to do that. I love this moment though, because like trying to make the best of a, you know,
it feels real. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is something that we would do. Like if we were stranded in space, it's like, yeah, this sucks. This is terrible, but
I think
we're not just gonna sit here and cry.
I think he let her win.
This is something like, you know, I don't know, a relationship I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a really, like we always talk about Marvel's great at the hills and valleys. Like they hit us with the heavy and then immediately, like, you know, they bring us back. They lighten up just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
For the most part. Like, we just saw Hawkeye's family just dust away, and then we get this nice moment.
Yeah, they're really good
we're
at...
back down again.
They're really good at the emotional roller coaster. He lost a lot of weight.
I think it's
CGI. James,
yeah.
you owe me a Coke.
I think it is. I think I heard somebody say that it was CGI.
Hell, it might be, but it looks really good.
It is really good, especially when he's sitting in Avengers compound.
Yes.
But here's the thing. What's the funny part is we always say how much we call in these movies and stuff. But then the things we always get wrong are the things they actually show us in the trailer. We're always like, that's going to be this, and it never is. Like, I thought this was going to be him, like, building something or a suit or something. Because it mimics the cave a little. It still mimics the cave. Her being Jensen and...
Oh, a bit.
Obviously, he's Tony.
Well, yeah.
Does she need to eat?
I don't think so.
Well, she used to be completely biological.
Yeah.
And then like Thanos messed with her. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's still organs in there.
You can hear the desperation in his voice right here.
I like it's so consistent because it's super sad, but it's funny.
It's still Tony Stark.
Yeah, he's like, you know, if you could grovel for a few weeks, that'd be nice. I don't know why the first time I watched this, I thought he died right here.
Really?
There's a part of me that's like, is he dead? Wouldn't that be an opening? Kill Tony.
God. I think I would have walked out.
All the trailers were just BS. The music is so good in Infinity War and Endgame. Alan Silvestri killed it. Especially the moments that aren't epic.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the helmet's like halvesies because of the fight with Thanos, so he's out of nanites.
Halvesies? It's halvesies.
Is that Quill's jacket?
Might be one of them.
He's got like a wardrobe.
So, I'll wait till it gets to this point. Oh, fuck, I'm going to ask. When he starts to come to, what do you think was going on? Your first reaction.
I knew it was Captain Marvel.
Oh, you knew.
Because of the after credit scene of Captain Marvel. And the glow, I was like, it's got to be Cap. Because it wasn't like a glimmer of doom and gloom coming. It was a glimmer of hope. And who could be there other than her? So I kind of knew. I was like, yeah, it's totally going to be Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So the scene at the end of Captain Marvel, though, the post-credit scene, that little hand on the shoulder.
So
she's become more human. We're not human, but...
No, she's become more empathetic.
God, the music is damn good. The post-credit scene of Captain Marvel, I guess, takes place before Endgame. Like, in between Endgame and Infinity War, because Cap still got the beard. She's like, where's Fury? So I guess the Avengers go send her out to find Tony. Dude, that post-credit scene of Captain Marvel got me so stupid hyped. Cap with the beard, it's like, this is a nightmare. And Widow's like, I've had better nightmares. That's awesome. Yeah, because the music cues, it's not like, oh, this is something bad. It's got to be something good. What if she just blasted the ship and came back like, couldn't find him? Fuck.
They did really good with him right here. Like the purple in the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
He looks sick.
Get him an IV.
Get him a cheeseburger.
That'd have been awesome.
And shaves the beard.
I think we call this too, like this, because it didn't show in the trailers. It didn't show any shaving cream or anything. It was the shot right. I think it was like right here, and it was like he just shaved. You know, he just shaved.
Was the mirror shaking though in the trailer?
I don't think so.
I don't think it was shaking.
And I think, I don't know. I think we called that, or no, I said something. I was like, "There's gonna be a scene." Like it was like when Infinity War, before it came out. Remember the D23 footage they released, and we didn't see it, but we read it, and it was like Cap has a beard, and you were like, I don't like that. I was like, there's gonna be a scene dedicated to him shaving that beard off. I didn't think it was gonna be Endgame. I thought it was gonna be Infinity War. But
yeah.
This though, how about a little mimic of Iron Man 1?
Right there. The first meeting since
Civil War.
Yeah. And he lost a kid.
I like how he says, I lost the kid. Like, Cap knows who the kid is.
There's only one kid on the team. Man.
Oh, and Rocket, and Nebula, like the
Everybody
two people who are
is so just... It's all coming together. I love it.
World governments are in pieces.
Where is
Parts that are still working. We're trying to take a census, and it looks like
Why do you need to know that now?
he did exactly what he said he was going to do.
Avengers.
Like, they could have waited. They could have waited a long time.
I got a question. Thor's doing. I like how Cap is like. It's kind of thrown back to first Avengers. He always wears the old man pants.
What's wrong with him? He's pissed.
I love that look.
He failed.
I love that.
Yes, he did, but you know, there's a lot of that going around.
Honestly, until this exact second, I gotta go build a We've been hunting Thanos for 3 weeks now.
Maybe I am.
Scans, satellites.
I like how Cap kept the hair like a flowing.
No, he wiped my face with a planet while the blatant street magician gave away the sword. That's what happened. There's no fight. Okay. He didn't give you any coordinates.
He's so done with Cap.
He's done with everything.
Although he's been lost in space for 23 days or whatever it was.
As in past tense, that trumps with them.
That little, like, deep breath that Steve took. It's the detail.
This hit me hard.
I believe I remember telling Tommy, why and otherwise, that what we needed was a suit of armor around the world. Remember that? Whether it impacted our precious freedoms or not. That's what we need. Well, that didn't work out. I said we'd lose. You said do that together too.
Dude, that's a line that we've been, like, attached to for years, and they just made it dark.
That's what we did. Best work after the fact. We're the Avengers. We're the Avengers, not the pre-Avengers. Okay, right? You made your point. Just sit down. Okay. No. Here's my point. You just sit down.
She looks great, by the way.
A bunch of tired old mules. I got nothing. You Cap, I got no coordinates.
I like how Cap just lets him get it all out. You know what I mean?
No trust.
Ooh.
See,
And
that made me
You find me.
more
You hide.
understand, like more understanding of Team Iron Man back then.
not Team Iron Man, but Tony in the final battle. Because Team Iron Man was more about the Accords.
At the airport?
The team. You know what I mean? The team was about the Accords. I understand what Tony did in the final battle in Civil War. I love how they...
Like, wait a minute. That's not fair.
Because you know how all the people who aren't on full Captain Marvel, they're like, she's like she's so powerful, she's like bitchy, and she's all full of herself. They poke fun at that in their own damn movies. Like, the rest of the Avengers are like, hold up. Like,
right.
Like, this is our fight, too. And Rhodey calls her, hey, new girl.
Oh, man. Thor in this moment.
He's still just contemplating.
And
in his mind, he already knows what he's doing.
Even with the t-shirt and big jacket on, you can tell he's still just a giant.
Ridiculously cosmic proportions. No one's ever seen anything like it. Until 2 days ago. On this planet.
Somebody, like, brought up this big, like, what if the whole opening with the cutting off Thanos' head and all this other stuff and there's no stones was the reality stone.
Use them to bring everyone back.
See, that's not even fair, though.
Just like
Right here.
Even if there's a
Like-
small chance that we can undo this, I mean, we owe it to
I love when
everyone
Thor
who's
gets
willing
up.
to try.
If we do this, how do we know it's going to end any differently than it did before?
Because before you didn't have...
Bruce is a pessimist. Like,
Everybody in this room is about that superhero life. If you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this time?
There are a lot of other planets in the universe. Unfortunately, they didn't have you guys.
that's a good argument, though. But he's already drinking beer and eating. It's already setting up.
Jeez. You see Stormbreaker in the back. I just noticed that.
Dude, the music here is the best the theme ever sounds. With they add something to the theme. The dun dun
I like
dun.
this one.
Here we go. In Cap language.
Let's go get this son of a bitch.
Dude, they like held out. They held out a while for the title card.
Yeah.
They let you sit.
And then I love the parallel with the look in Steve's eyes when they make the jump.
With Iron Man from the first Avengers.
Yep.
When the first time they both saw space. I love how Rhodey's like, duh.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
There it is. That look in his eye just... Oh, man.
I'll head down for recon.
Dude, the CGI is freaking amazing in this movie. That's what I'll say. I'm never mad at CGI in movies if it's done well.
Mm-hmm.
Already foreshadowing what's going to happen.
This is gonna work, Steve.
Do you think they filmed this right after Infinity War? Like with her with the hair
Maybe.
like that.
No satellites, no ships.
Brie Larson filmed Endgame before she filmed Captain Marvel.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just him.
That's
I
going to be
know.
tough for an actor because you got to put yourself in a different mindset.
Yeah.
Because before that, she didn't in Captain Marvel. She knows no Avengers. She's not really human. Dude, this is straight from the comic too. Like, he becomes Farmer Thanos.
And I love how he's still injured. He's he limps. Why hold the gauntlet though? Why keep it on?
I think it might be fused to his arm after the second snap.
Oh yeah.
You could change his fucking clothes, you slob. Like, what was it, Korg? Disgusting slobs. Oh yeah, I guess he put on a different shirt. My bad. It's a lot of salt.
Well, he's a big guy. He needs a sodium.
See how weak his other arm looks?
Yeah.
And his face, Lord. Well, I knew something was weird because he didn't look that bad at the end of Infinity War.
Right.
Have you seen all the memes with this scene where it's like Thanos just trying to have breakfast or whatever, and the Avengers like blah,
Yeah.
messing with them.
Like, imagine how much he's hurting, dude.
Dude, the way Cap and Widow walk up the steps. Did you notice though the little trickery they did with when he had they had his arm and he had the gauntlet, it's face down and you can't see if he has the stones. He starts doing this and the ground breaks, but
Yeah.
Hulkbuster comes out because it makes you think like, oh, he's got the stones.
Yeah, I thought that too.
It's the first time Cap's talked to Thanos.
The universe required correction. After that, the stones served no purpose beyond temptation.
It's a good-looking War Machine suit.
We should be grateful.
I bet that punch felt really good.
I think Thanos knew exactly what was going to happen in this scene. He was okay with it.
Yeah.
You used them 2 days ago. I used the stones to destroy the stones. It nearly killed me. But the work is done. It always will be.
He's two-faced.
I am inevitable.
I just want to point out, the Thor we see right now is the most powerful Thor we've seen in the
Oh,
movies.
100%.
The most badass. The suit, though.
Maybe it could get even better.
Oh.
Oh,
Did you
dude,
see the
like,
look on his face when he did that, though?
when that happened, the whole theater was like, oh,
I had no idea they would do that this early.
because now I'm like, where do we go from here? We got to roll credits. Like that was a good movie.
And the music here. Well, yeah, like they're all kind of at a loss now.
This and the end of Infinity War are the two times where I feel like Cap was the closest to being broken. Because for the Avengers, it's usually always, I like how he's one-handing it so easily. The music, and it's Thanos' theme, but it's different.
That felt like the end of a movie.
I know, right? And then, I like how they slow roll this. 5 years later, and didn't I call the time jump too? I thought there'd be a big-ass time jump.
Mm-hmm.
I do think they over-exaggerated this a little bit. I feel like in 5 years, we would have at least gotten back to a point of normal society. I feel like we'd be playing baseball in 5 years. You know what I mean?
I doubt it.
You think? First openly gay character in the MCU.
Russo.
Also, Joe Russo. That's actually kind of cool. Like, you want to talk about ways to, like, I don't know. What's the word?
You know, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying ways to, show diversity, like with race and sexuality and stuff. Put Joe Russo talking about going on a date with a guy next to Captain America who grew up in the 40s, and Cap's just having a conversation with him. That's how you do it. Naturally, doesn't feel forced.
Yeah.
Like,
what I was about to say was, with, sorry, now I'm sucked into the movie.
but the bald guy, by the way, is Jim Starlin, who created Thanos.
Huh. You could tell that look right there when he looked down.
He's not done. He's not.
He's not practicing what he preaches.
Nope.
But he's right.
Gotta do something with it. So how many times did you see this in the theater? 3?
3.
15.
Yeah.
Still not my most. Most is 17 with the first Avengers. It's a good cut. I'm glad it's so less harsh than in the theater. Because in the theater, like, when it went from that scene to that, it was like, oh, God. Like,
It's a good thing this rat was here.
right? Maybe Doctor Strange saw that rat. I'll tell you what, though. Like, something I didn't really think about is when he came out, like, oh, what if it, like, was, like, just a couple minutes for him?
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't think about that because we all knew Ant-Man got out, but I never
for
thought...
Ant-Man, like it was
Yeah.
a few minutes?
Yeah, I never thought about that. Like, or what was it, a few hours, I guess? I don't know. Just weird, but... Paul Rudd looks pretty good in that scene. Like, he's 50.
He's wearing a suit.
He's 50. That's crazy.
Paul Rudd's like Tom Cruise.
I'm sure he would love to hear somebody say that.
He would.
Isn't it crazy how much I buy Paul Rudd? Like, I don't even see Paul Rudd. I see Ant-Man.
I know.
But when he was cast... That's funny. When he was cast, I was like, this is stupid. Like, I was super, like, not into it. I thought it was going to be super goofy.
Mm-hmm. He's 50. He looks 30.
So you think this is exactly how it would go down?
I really do, because...
So we
well,
have 7
you
billion
saw-
people, and we lose 3.5 billion?
Well, you saw in the support group where people just started crying. I think it's just really hard to get over. Something like that.
Oh, 100%.
Well, it's actually about 50%.
But
But
here's
yeah,
the thing. We still don't have the answer. Is it 50% of the universe or 50% per planet? You know what I mean? So if it's just 50% of the universe, the ratios could be different by planet.
yeah, that's true.
So, like, you could have freaking 5 billion people on Earth, and then only... So, 5 billion people on Earth go away, but then a planet that has 3 billion only lose 1 billion. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Because it's supposed to be...
I'm wondering who all these people are.
in half the life... Or, yeah, half the life in the universe.
What if they were like,
You know what would be cool?
Dick?
If that's the way that they did the credits.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of those people probably worked on the movie. The other names.
Yeah.
It would be cool if it was like a contest, like get your name on this thing. This, I think, was the first scene that got me.
5 years. So, how old was his daughter in Ant-Man?
11, I think. And Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think she was about 11. So she's like 16. 17.
Really?
I think she's 16 or 17 now.
Ant-Man and the Wasp? She was
Think
11?
about it. Think about it. She was like 8 in the first Ant-Man, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp didn't come out till 3 years later.
Okay.
So she's about 16 or 17.
Okay, I'll buy it.
And in the comics, she becomes Stature. It's just she has the exact same power base. But that's a funny name, like Stature. Like,
Yeah.
this is the first scene that choked me up a little bit. I was like, whew.
Yeah.
Imagine not seeing your dad. Like, while I was watching the first time, I switched between her shoes and his shoes.
That's
like,
good acting.
Like, I kept switching myself perspective-wise. Like, him, it's only been 5 hours, and now you've missed 5 years of your daughter's life, and she's grown. For her, she thinks her dad's been dead for 5 years, and then sees him. Like, it's two completely different realities.
I like her hair like that.
I like her hair like that. I'm glad they went comic booky with her hair.
Yeah, and now we smell like garbage.
You get a reading on this front?
Sorry I'm coughing so much.
You should be. Namor? The Submariner?
Carol, are we seeing
Maybe. Black Panther 2.
Another haircut?
Bad guy, Black Panther 2, and then he becomes villain?
What?
Or, sorry, becomes hero?
Things that are happening on Earth are happening everywhere, on thousands of planets. So you might not see me for a while.
Like, I made that point 5 years ago.
Alright, well,
You don't remember?
this channel is always active, so I can do this sideways.
So you think that's technology from Black Panther? The holograms?
Ooh. No. Because they did that in
Well,
Infinity War,
I know,
remember?
but yeah,
With the with General Ross.
but it wasn't as good.
I like that. God, she kills it in this movie. Her and Renner.
Yeah.
Looks like a bunch of cartel guys never even have a chance to get their guns off.
It's probably a rival game.
Except it isn't. It's definitely Barton.
Gosh.
What he's done,
Definitely Barton.
what he's been doing.
Full on Ronin.
The scene that he left. I gotta tell you, there's a part of me that doesn't even want to find it.
Still fucking cool. She was just crying too. You see how red her nose is?
Please.
I love this moment right here.
Yeah, I offered to cook you dinner, but it seemed pretty miserable.
I don't know why a part of me thought
That they were doing it.
That they were a thing because of that line. And the way he's leaning up against the.
I know you've heard the theory about.
They were doing it before Infinity War, between Civil War and Infinity.
No.
And Hudson.
At the end.
You know, if you're about to tell me to look on the bright side.
Sorry, I'm just getting into this. Side note. What he just said, you know, that's one of the benefits of Thanos.
Right.
Like, I drive in traffic and I'm like, well, maybe Thanos had a point.
And when I was in Vegas and there were so many people, I was like, God, Thanos was right.
Yeah. I hate myself. I forgot what I was going to say before
I thought that's what you were
went
going to say.
No, it was something different.
You had a tangent to your tangent?
Yeah. I interrupted myself.
It's weird to hear Cap say that.
Oh, the theory. So, at the end of this movie, when he's an old man, and Falcon sees his ring and goes, "So do you want to tell me about her?" And he goes, "No, I don't think I will."
You think it's Widow?
The theory that I read, and it made a lot of sense.
Nah, I don't buy it.
Went back in time, and it was Black Widow.
I don't buy it. Wait, so he just danced with Peggy and went, kiss, and... Alright, see ya.
I need to go back and find that theory again and show you.
Right now, I'm going to set the over-under at 15%, which is going to be a hard number. Do you take over-under 15% chance that Chris Evans is ever in the MCU again? That's a tough number.
Under.
I'm taking the over. I think we might get an Old Man Steve cameo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I don't know, because I'm okay with not having it.
Me too. Have you seen the things where it's like freaking Winter Soldier and Falcon like talking like, God, I miss Steve. Yeah, and then like he's like they're standing in front of an old folks home. It's like, stop telling people I'm dead. I can still hear him.
Thanos. I was in a place called the Quantum Realm. The Quantum Realm is like its own microscopic universe.
Hawkeye's bow?
Incredibly small. Hope.
Where? What?
Maybe his training bow or something?
What are you talking about? Where?
I hope they back up again. It was on the wall next to Ant-Man.
Oh.
Happened, and I got stuck in there.
Sorry, it must have been a very long 5 years.
Yeah, but that's just it. It wasn't. For me, it was 5 hours. See, the rules of the quantum realm aren't like they are up here. Everything is unpredictable. Is that anybody's sandwich?
Is that anybody's sandwich?
Scott, what are you talking about?
Why wouldn't it be a person's sandwich?
Like it's just a sandwich that just appeared.
Time works differently in the quantum realm. The only problem is right now, we don't have a way to navigate it. What if we did? I can't stop thinking about it. What if we could somehow control?
I feel like Cap at this point is still like,
What if there was
what the fuck is he talking about?
The quantum realm at a certain point in time, but then exit the quantum realm at another point in time. Like before Thanos.
Wait, are you talking about a time machine?
No, of course not. No, not a time machine. This is more like a
Yeah.
time machine. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, now I see the
there's-
bow.
Thinking about it,
But
there's gotta be
really, is it crazy after everything? Like,
Right.
At some point, there's no more crazy.
So nothing sounds crazy anymore.
Exactly. Like,
who we talking about.
there's a talking raccoon. There's Infinity Stones. There's a big purple monster
I love
dude.
that house.
You know, you can actually Airbnb this house.
For like $10,000.
I don't know, but I'm sure the waiting list is ridiculous. And
Jeez.
what is she called? What is he? Does he say Maguna? Is that?
Shot time.
That's like
Maguna.
that's like his nickname for her.
Morgan H. Stark. Not so much.
Dude, I almost
Morgan who?
Morgan H. Stark.
H for what?
Like Howard.
Why would you give a girl a name Howard for
Morgan.
a middle name?
You remember in Infinity War though, where he was like, you know, I had a dream we had a kid. We named him after your centric uncle. What was his name? Morgan.
Were you looking for it?
They found like the
The
cutest little
perfect,
girl.
perfect casting for the daughter.
Hashtag rescue.
See, he's totally content. This is what he's wanted.
It's kind of funny though. Now that I think about it, he kind of mimics Thanos a little bit when everything was said and done. You know, he's got a little farm over there. He's content. Like
Funny how you mentioned that.
No, try. We know what it sounds like.
that look on Tony's face is just like, I don't want to have this conversation.
Which then triggers the Deutsch proposition. Can we agree? In layman's terms, it means I did. No, you accidentally survived. It's a billion to one cosmic fluke. And now you want to pull a what do you call
Time heist.
it? Yeah. Why do you think it was before? Oh, because it's laughable? Because it's a pipe dream? The stones are in the past. We could go back and we could get them.
We can snap our own fingers. We can bring everybody back.
Or screw it up worse than the already has. I don't know. I've got to say this sometimes in this stuff. Give me help. However, high hopes won't help if there's no logical, tangible way for me to safely execute time heist. I believe the most likely outcome will be our collective demise. Not if we strictly follow the rules of contract.
I feel like Tony doesn't even believe his own words right now. He's just so content on keeping what he has.
Oh yeah.
Are you seriously telling me that your plan to save the universe is based on Back to the Future? No. Good. Yeah, I mean, we're here because that'd be crucial.
This though, I just noticed the necklace. She's wearing it again,
We have to take a stand.
That's an arrow.
dude. That's from the first Avengers, or no? Was it Winter Soldier? I think it was Winter Soldier.
Wow.
Dude, God, I love Marvel. DC sucks. To be fair, I love the characters and stories of DC. Their
You
movies just
don't
are
defend
hot
yourself.
trash.
And you're telling me that you won't even
Ooh, did you see the eyes well up a little bit there, Scott? I almost call Paul Rudd Scott now.
Good job.
I don't know who this little girl's real parents are in real life, but I'm sure after the filming, she was like, "Can he be my dad?" Wouldn't you want Robert Downey Jr. to be your dad?
Yeah.
So do you think Cap had kids? Peggy?
Maybe.
Shit. Super soldiers? Ugh.
I'm scared.
It's not wrong.
You know, it made me feel better that Tony asked if they want, if they wanted to stay for lunch.
Right?
If they didn't talk shop.
I wish they stayed for lunch, though. Or maybe they did and it just cut. Scott's so...
Like,
what?
what am I looking at?
That's a lot of eggs. Can you imagine how much calorie intake you would have to have if you were Hulk all the time?
Yeah.
How? Why?
5 years ago, we got our asses beat. Except it was worse for me, because I lost twice. First Hulk lost, and Banner lost. Then we all lost.
No one blames you, but
Yeah, the CGI with. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like,
Hulk could be some kind of disease, something to get rid of.
I feel like
But then I start looking at him as the
I feel like Bruce is over it,
and the gambler.
and Nat
Put the brain
isn't.
and the brawn together. And now look at me.
Over what?
them.
Best of both worlds.
Oh.
Yes.
And then I think
100% little
I think Bruce isn't entirely over. I think Nat's not as over it as Bruce.
Oh, yeah.
But then it all comes out with Bruce when she dies.
Did you get that? You want to grab one with me?
This is awesome.
This is hilarious.
And even Bruce is like,
Hulk fans. They don't know.
They're Hulk fans.
Nobody does.
No, he wants to.
I do want
to take a picture with them.
Yeah, look, he's even saying no, he doesn't. I get
Come
it.
on, the
I
kid.
don't want to do it.
But you,
I don't want a picture with him.
he's gonna feel bad.
Sorry.
They're happy to.
It says I do it.
No, you feel bad.
Take the goddamn.
Is he putting sausages in the pancakes and making a burrito out of it?
Bruce.
And then putting syrup on it?
Bruce.
Listen to your mom.
That sounds
She
amazing.
knows better.
About what we were saying.
Dude, the CG's awesome.
The whole time travel.
so what I was going to say was even the CGI with the mannerisms of Bruce,
well, you pulled this off.
the little things.
I'm sorry.
I remember a time when that seemed pretty impossible too.
Mm,
That seemed like a little flirt.
yep.
But now he would destroy her.
Maybe that's what she wants. I don't know.
Stop.
What? I'm just saying. Wait, where are you going? You're abandoning. I can't say that word. Abandoning me. That doesn't feel right. Abandoning. I haven't said that word much in my life. Abandoning. It's always been past tense.
So he said
Abandoned.
one last sim. So he's been working for a while on this. It's not like it was just one little quick thing.
He's thought about it.
Because a lot of people were like, and including me for a while, I was like, it seemed like he figured out time travel a little too easy. That'll take a second, literally. This gave me goosebumps. Like when he figures it out, the music and everything.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Like, can you imagine being like, I just figured out time travel?
That's fantastic.
No, we don't say that. Only mommy says that word. She coined it.
She coined it.
Because like, there's important shit going on here. What do you think?
She's kind of mini Tony.
Sure was. That's extortion. That's a depending on.
So do you think they'll homeschool?
Juice pops. Exactly.
I think he'd be able to teach her everything she needs to know. Well,
Well, I mean, not at the
not
end
anymore.
because he
Jesus.
dies, but saying.
That face goes there. The story.
So here's the scene: New York. I got my buddies at my sides.
Stop. I would lose my mind if he started telling like old Avengers story. Oh, we know it'd be cool if he started telling a story about the Avengers doing a mission that we never saw. That'd be cool.
Or it's like,
did I ever tell you about the Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I love this.
Go to bed. Cross all your doors.
and she has his sense of humor.
But she loves me 3,000.
Tell me about something. They were talking about something that's been coined now.
Oh, that's been on T-shirts, mugs, hats, greeting cards, condoms. It's been on everything. now.
Condoms. I love you.
At first it says "I love you 3," and then
Stop.
add zeros.
And, just so we're talking about the same thing.
What would his dad say? If his dad were alive, what do you think he would say? if he discovered time travel.
Amazing and
I've never been more proud of you, son.
Really?
My greatest creation.
I think he would be totally against him doing anything. Because she's all for it.
No, I can't help it.
Seems like you can.
Yeah, because Tony's listened to his dad all his life.
I can put a pen in it right now. That's fine.
trying to get you to stop. I haven't been with you for the years of my entire life.
Do you think she knew that she was sentencing him to death right here?
That look right there kind of tells me.
The plot thickens. Don't
You
forget.
think they fucked one last time?
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
God, yeah.
Test number 1.
don't forget we gotta check time.
Clear up
That's what I'm about to do right now.
the van thing.
The van thing.
Breakers were set. Emergency generators
God.
are on standby.
He always wear the old man clothes. I love it.
Tiny here in the 1950s.
Excuse me?
He's kidding.
This might be the hardest I laugh.
Bad joke.
that island.
Bad joke.
I have no idea what we're talking about time travel here. Either it's all a joke or none of it is.
We're good. Get your helmet out. Scott, I'm going to send you back a week.
Actually, when Cap says
Then bring you back to
he's a baby, that part kills me.
I don't know why it kills you so much.
It's just like, because Cap's kind of done, and he's just like, he's a baby.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Although when Hulk says, "I see this as an absolute win," I would too. Like, they did do something crazy, so more than anybody ever has in the history of mankind.
Why did I think he had a cane when he came through?
Here we go. Ready? It's the demeanor of Cap. Bring Scott back. But it's the part where you don't see him too, where it's like he's a baby. It's Scott as a baby. And this is why you get Paul Rudd.
But I don't know if it was baby me or old me.
Or just me.
Or Mimi.
See,
Cap's look here.
even with a dark movie like this, they find the best ways to make it funny, which is hard to do.
I wonder what
But
this
not for
building
them.
actually is. God, he looks good there. He is my Beyonce. Like,
All right, I've never heard that from your mouth. He is literally racing there.
like I am as straight as an arrow, but
Well, yeah, that's debatable.
shut up. He is the one male on the planet Earth where I'm like, yeah, he's good looking. Like,
Oh, you've never said that about any other male on the planet ever? Is that,
I mean,
is
I'll
that,
say Thor is attractive.
Is that what you're
objectively.
saying to me? Because you're lying.
Thor is objectively attractive, I would say, right? You can't tell me, right? Come on.
Subjective.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's objective. You're gonna tell me that Thor is objectively ugly?
No.
You just don't want to say the words. That smile.
You're gay. It's like, oh, we got Tony back. That was his thought.
But I gotta tell you my priorities. Bring back what we lost. Yes. Keep her. I don't have to at all costs. And maybe not die trying.
This was the squashing of the bee.
This
Right
was
there.
This was the interaction that we were wanting from them in the first place. You know, before we saw this movie.
And then this.
Oh, this is fantastic.
How does he fit through doors with those broad shoulders? Oh, yes.
And he even fixed it.
He made it for you.
Honestly, I have to get out of the garage.
Dad. And those are the glasses in Spider-Man Far From Home.
The music. The music.
The old Cap theme. What if he brought all... What happened to Thor's magic belt? Why didn't he bring all the shit?
Oh! Damn you. Why does that taco look really good?
Yeah, but also, he let a lot of it spill out. I would still eat that. I would use the tortilla chips to scoop that up. It was the perfect because it got everything out of the taco. They call him Yumi.
Yeah.
This was another big laugh. I laughed really hard. The way he goes, "Oh God."
What's up, regular size man?
Hawk wearing sweat. I love how he can wear every piece of clothing except shoes.
Well, he's got a Hulk line of clothing, I'm sure.
Hawk line. Bigger and taller.
Yeah.
Let me take you on a little trip. My supersonic ship. It's dragging. Don't you wish they released the IMAX cuts so you could see the extra footage?
Yeah.
That feels weird that they wouldn't do that.
What was your first thoughts of Bro Thor?
You talking about first impression? First
Yeah.
impression, I was like, what? But then as this scene went on, I went, oh shit.
He's broken.
As soon as he says Thanos. I totally forgot about Valkyrie, and then when she showed up, I was like, holy shit. I don't know why this part makes me giggle right here. Ready? Right here.
This is Roger. How you doing?
I don't know why it's like, how you doing? It's a little raccoon.
We only see him once a month when he comes in for supplies.
She's another one of those Marvel characters that I was surprised I latched onto so quickly. She's only been in one movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Marvel just does a really good job at casting. And the way that actors take ownership of these roles, you get attached to them really easily.
You hear about the cable? The Cinemax went out 2 weeks ago. The sports all got fuzzy.
Jesus. Well, that's a ballsy move by Marvel to put Thor in a fat suit for the whole movie. Isn't that such a ballsy move?
Oh my gosh! Oh my god, it's so good to see you! Give me your cuddly little rascal. I'm good.
That's a classic Rocket comic outfit with the scarf.
You know my friends, me, Cole, right?
Hey guys.
Yes.
Long time no see. Beers on the bucket. Feel free to log into the Wi-Fi. No password.
I like how they brought Taika Waititi back to court. He threw the piece of pizza.
Noob Master.
How many people do you think tried to get that username after this movie?
A lot.
Listen, buddy, if you don't log off this game immediately, I'm gonna fly over to your house, come down to that basement you're hiding in, rip off your arms, and shove them up your butt.
Imagine if Thor's trash talking on Xbox Live.
Thank you very much. So you guys want a drink? What do you want to drink? A beer, tequila.
Use a Stormbreaker as a bottle opener. This is a broken man.
You alright?
Yes, fine, right. You look like melted ice cream. So what's up?
We need your help. There might be a chance we could fix everything.
Like the cable?
Here we go.
Like better.
That's when it hit. Ouch.
Dude, Chris Hemsworth is a fantastic actor.
Right?
I like how he's still big, but like fat. That was such a good drunk cry.
He's tall
type
as
thing.
Hulk. I just
Korg?
realized that. Yeah.
Isn't that so? Like we've all had that drunk kind of whimper cry, like don't you say it, like that kind of like that was a perfect rendition.
Yeah, I haven't had that drunken cry like that.
Stop.
Why would I be scared of that guy?
Like I love you,
I would
man.
have killed that guy, remember? Anyone else would have killed that guy? Nope. Didn't think so. Go right to tell everybody.
Like Korg looks real right now. So does Hulk. Like how'd they get pizza?
Delivered?
Where are they?
New Asgard.
Was it the Netherlands? No, Tasha. That part I loved.
Why did you ask?
God. Big ass gut. I want to know what he eats here because it looks like candy, but also the color is like bacon, like raw bacon. Stop it.
Stop it. I know you think I'm down there wallowing in my own self-pity, waiting to be rescued and saved. Fine. Okay, we're fine, aren't we?
All good here, mate.
So, whatever it is that you're offering, we're not into it. Don't care. Couldn't care less. Goodbye.
And it's chewy. I really am. I shouldn't be as curious as I am, but I want to know. And he ate that with like not much effort. Didn't he just open that beer?
Yeah. He chugged it.
What kind?
Did you see his eyes watering though?
I feel like this was so inspired by John Wick.
Yeah. This was
Even the
awesome.
subtitles. The subtitles are so. Not those subtitles, but
I was like, no. Did you see John Wick?
Well, do you remember the sub? You saw in the theater where they.
Yeah,
unless they changed it
pop
for the
up.
DVD, which is weird.
Goes full on Ronin.
Yeah, they did. They did change it for the DVD.
Ow.
That's kind of lame. Kind of takes something out of it, I think, actually. I'll be honest.
I don't care, I'm in.
I think this guy survived longer than he should have. We hurt people? That sounded like the same thing like when Liam Neeson in Batman Begins. You have to become an idea. Why didn't he just end him? He was going to kill him anyway. Oh, that's rough. Like, after that, I don't know if I could keep going. Ugh. It's pretty graphic for a Marvel movie. A little slit throat action.
Damn, Disney.
Damn, Disney.
This is a Disney movie.
It's crazy. You know what I just thought about? We have the last Star Wars movie in like 4 months.
Jeez.
Disney this year has already made $8.7 billion in movies. Lion King has already crossed $1 billion.
That's unreal.
I knew a Lion King would pass $1 billion, though.
Do you think he stabbed him? No, I guess not.
He's kind of still alive. See how he's moving a little bit? It's kind of like...
Yeah. No, I see it. But
Got a job to do.
Is that what you call this? Killing all these people.
I think it's hilarious how, you know, Hawkeye went from being the joke of the Avengers to, like, everybody's fan favorite. Like, the heart.
yeah.
Because everybody made... I didn't, but everybody in the general public made fun of Hawkeye, the bow and arrow guy in the first Avengers. It's like, oh, he's just give you a bow and arrow or whatever.
Yeah.
And then slowly, like with Age of Ultron and Civil War, now this, it was like, oh shit, he's a good character.
Yeah, he's a good character. A great character.
You walk out that door, you are an Avenger.
That's what DC still can't get right. Their goddamn character writing.
Mm-hmm. I love this. Lebowski. He does look like Lebowski.
He does.
Ratchet. Who do you think's smarter, Rocket or Tony?
Tony.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why you asked.
I know. But I like how Rocket keeps the confidence.
No, you're being very hokey.
The way he like right there. Like, huh?
It's like, yeah,
huh?
Me, bitch? Who are you?
Who?
Round trip each. That's it. No do-overs.
You got some pee?
One test.
Oops.
All right. I'm game. I'll do it.
I don't think he's always had that tattoo.
Now, you're going to feel a little discombobulated from the chrono shift. Don't worry about it.
Listen.
I can't remember it in
Go back in time. Why don't we just find the baby down?
if in Age of Ultron if he had that tattoo. I doubt it. I think when he took the when he took the role of the Ronin, because it's a tattoo of a samurai. I'm sure that's when he got it.
Thanos doesn't have the stones. Problem solved. Wait, but who told you that?
Star Trek, Terminator, Time Cop, Time After Time, Farm Leap, Wrinkle in Time, Somewhere in Time, Hot Tub Time Machine, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Basically any movie.
I'm wearing a Bill and Ted shirt. I wore it for this. I wore it for that line.
I don't know why everyone believes that.
This is known.
If you travel to the past, that past becomes your future. And your former present becomes the past, which can't now be changed by your new future. Exactly. The future's a bunch of bullshit. All right, Clint. We're going in 3, 2, 1.
This is one of my only problems with the movie. Why send him to a place of emotional importance for him? Why not just send him to someplace random back in time to see if it works? You know what I mean? Like, this seemed a little forced.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Well, that way he would know, because if... No, I don't know what I was going to say. Well, I mean, I know what I was going to say, but I was wrong. Like, if they just put him in Times Square, he'd be able to tell if it was the present or the past.
Would you like pretzels or chips?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they sent him here.
Right? It's like
now,
getting
now
too
it's like,
happy and...
It's like a heart pull. It's pulling at the heartstrings. Lila. I like that name. Jeez. That's got to be kind of painful.
Worked.
He looked so excited.
Okay, so the how works. Now we got to figure out the when and the where.
I love this shit.
But okay.
Like
the investigation.
Like this, I feel like they've done this multiple times for different missions, but we haven't seen it. But you just like to see them work out a plan.
Yeah.
We have to pick our targets.
Starbucks.
Start with the ether.
Starkbucks. Haha. He's got his hand in his pants.
Is he asleep? No.
Where to start?
Yeah, I don't know. When I first saw this and they were using him as the the comedy, I didn't know how I felt about it.
I mean, obviously there's humor to it, but I don't think he is the comic relief. I think it's once you get to Asgard, it's sad. He's hiding his pain right now. How about bringing Natalie Portman back for Thor: Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
She's going to wield Mjolnir, apparently, just like the comics. That'll be interesting.
We'll see how it goes.
At this point, I kind of trust them with whatever.
Would she?
I love Scott.
Would she wield Mjolnir? Stormbreaker.
See, but then it gets sad again.
Oh, yeah, when Jade and I are dating.
Hey, buddy.
I'm not done yet.
What is he chewing on?
I love that. I'll have a Bloody Mary.
So is he eating one of his Ben & Jerry's flavors that they talked about in Infinity War?
Yes, they are.
A Hulk, a hunk, and burning fudge. I love this.
found the soul stone on Vormir. What is Vormir?
Like they're taking notes. Like, how long do you think this process took? Like a couple days?
Sure.
Thanos murdered my sister.
Not it. I'm gonna see if they're wearing the same clothes.
Your nest throat needs rabbit from half. Nice place in the village. Yeah, Sullivan Street.
Yeah, it took over. Yeah, it took a few days.
Were you listening to any? I like how they're friends too. Like,
Shut the front door.
this though, classic Cap.
6 stones, 3 teams, 1 shot.
Fuck.
Thor's still eating in the background.
Five years ago, we lost. All of us.
Ant-Man's a little stressed out.
Lost family.
Who isn't stressed out of this group right now?
Today we have a chance to take it
Do you
Right.
think? No, that was actually asking. Like, who do you
Oh.
think is not stressed out?
Teams, new missions. Stones, get them back. 1 round trip each. No mistakes.
I don't know.
I think the core Avengers are
Most of us are going
used to this by now.
It doesn't mean
World-ending events.
But time travel though.
look out for each other.
But I feel like Tony feels so confident in his plan right there.
And I love this right here too. Like he's like
he's good at those speeches.
He's like, right? Of course, that's Cap.
He's so good at that stuff.
Promise to bring that back in one piece, right? Yeah. Do my best. Promise. No, that was pretty bad.
God, the music is so good.
So, you want to check the time?
Hold on, ready? That's awesome that they brought it back.
Okay. That's a greatest team up shot. Well, to this date.
Alright, we all have our assignments. 2 stones uptown, 1 stone down. Stay low, keep an eye on the clock.
Embarrassed.
Smash a few things along the way. I think it's gratuitous, but whatever.
He pretends to be Hulk.
See the little peck pop he did there?
Yeah.
Did you see after he hit it, he did a little like... This, though, unexpected. Unexpected as
Right?
hell. That's awesome. Those are really good.
These are really good. This commentary is sponsored by
Shut up.
Popcorners.
5 years too early. Stephen Strange is currently performing surgery. About
So she knows.
She already knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ah,
Although, shouldn't she know about Thanos then?
I'm afraid not.
Sorry, but I wasn't asking.
You don't want to do this.
Oh, you're right, I don't. But I need that stone and I don't have time to pay it.
Boom. I would like to pair that shot up with Doctor Strange and see if it was paralleled. So when Bruce changed, was he wearing those clothes?
Good question.
Like, he was wearing clothes in that scene. Aw, Loki. You see Loki twice in this movie.
Yeah.
You see, I bet you get more Loki time in this movie than you do in Infinity War. Or it might be really close.
Accurate.
Alright. Here's the deal, Tubby.
Tubby.
I'm gonna poker with this thing and extract the reality show and get gone with these.
So Steve had to put that back in her.
Oh, jeez.
Why are you running away from me?
Steve had to put it in her.
I just noticed that he had a beer with him.
Did he really?
It was sitting on the little statue. And bringing back the music from Thor Ragnarok, the Odin scenes.
Yeah.
I'm not as strong as you.
Yeah, it sobered him up real quick.
But I'm not as strong.
No, you're not. You're stronger. No, he says, I'm not as strong as you.
No. Stronger.
Are you Thor? God of hammers?
But then he goes and gets a new hammer in the next movie.
No, he gets an axe.
He needs the axe.
I lost the only family I ever had. Quill, Groot, Drax.
I like how Rocket is so quick to do a reality check.
He's the only Guardian left. I like how he says the chick with the antenna. It's been... They were with Mantis because Guardians 2 happened right after Guardians 1 chronologically.
Yeah.
Which was 2014. So he had been with Mantis for like 4 years. He still calls her the chick with the antenna. No. Yes.
Get it together. You can do this.
And you're going to sit there and tell me that he's not the comic relief.
Oh,
Fuck you.
they use it for comedic purposes, but there's a meaning behind it. It isn't just gratuitous. You know what I'm saying? I love this. Oh! He's so upset. This movie's going to make me go back and look at all the other ones differently.
So,
Is Nebula a bitch?
Yeah.
Like,
she knows what Vormir is.
I know, right? Wouldn't you think? So when they go, she knows one of them.
Why are you sending those two?
Because she knows that those two have a bond that could get the Soul Stone. Her and Rhodey don't have a bond.
That's right.
But still, it's a bitch move.
Well,
because she knows. Because remember, Infinity War, it's like they both went to Vormir. He got the Soul Stone. She didn't come back. Not fall out. Oh, here we go.
Not have a fallout where they don't.
It's a long way from Budapest.
Like, let's hope they don't fall out, like argue, and not like each other anymore.
So,
all right,
over under.
I don't like your over under because I still don't know what it means.
So I give you a percentage, and you say you take over that percentage or under that percentage of whatever it is.
See, I think that's kind of dumb unless you do like.
That's how sports betting works.
I don't sport.
I don't sport.
I don't give a shit. But if you do like 5%, to me that's saying either like from 0 to 4% or up to 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like that. But go on.
How about I just ask?
Yeah, just ask.
Do you think Hawkeye is going to be in the Black Widow movie?
Yes. As a rival spy.
Now this is very important. Watch the way she picks her up.
I didn't ask for your help, and yet you always need it.
Right.
Yeah. Father wants us back on
The way she reached her hand out like that. It's the exact same way it's shot at the end with new Nebula and old Gamora, where she helps her up.
Why is Stone in 6 Nebula? It's a story. If he gets all of them.
I thought it would have been interesting if Gamora was a little more with Thanos.
Yeah.
In this movie. Dude,
and then you see that weapon.
Covered in blood. He is soaked in blood. So apparently that, at least what I've read, is that weapon is made of Uru metal.
Yeah.
Which is the same that Stormbreaker and Mjolnir is made of. Which is why it's able to cut through Cap's shield. And block.
I like how she doesn't bow to Thanos.
Oh, Nebula's always been the kiss ass.
What a twist, though, with this.
Dude, this is when I went. Well, not here. But when our Nebula, when they're in the chamber of the Power Stone and Rhodey leaves and she's left behind, that's when I went, fuck. Like, oh shit.
Her synaptic drive was probably damaged in that.
I like how she's protecting her.
Yep.
This, though, how terrifying. If that's your dad. You can hear the
scrape
blade.
the skin, yeah.
Bring her to my ship. Dude, it's so awesome.
Better hustle campaigns look like they're just about wrapped up here. Got it. I'm approaching the elevator now.
Dude, this is so cool. I'll have that drink now. Like, that's what happened after that pose.
Yeah, I love that.
As far as I'm concerned,
That's America's ass. Dude, and they had the uniforms and the hair and everything down on point.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, Strike Force was there from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Dude, they do look like bad guys.
Rumlow, especially.
I love how they all got a drink.
Dude, everybody looks like they did.
Actually, we didn't know that yet.
Seriously? You didn't? I mean, they look like bad guys.
Yep.
On my way down, coordinate search and rescue. On my way down, coordinate search and rescue.
I love Loki. And that's where that came into play.
All right, you're up, buddy. Here's our stuff.
Right. Flick me.
He stuck his ass out.
What if he missed?
That'd be him.
I guess Ant-Man could still...
A little throwback to Avengers 1 here.
Yep.
I love this.
What do you think? Maximum occupancy has been reached.
Take the steps.
Yes. Stop.
Stop.
How strong is
Take
that
the
elevator
stairs,
door?
Take the stairs.
Alright, Cap, I got our scepter in the elevator just passing the 80th.
What a brilliant twist here. Because when I watched this the first time, I'm like, Cap's gonna fuck shit up in that elevator.
I'm glad he didn't, though.
I know. It's almost like he's learned.
And I love how they call back to that comic where he says, Hail Hydra. And that comic got a lot of hate.
Oh, yeah. It's totally a callback. Or, yeah.
He's skep hip. Skeptical hippo. They all start to get ready. Start sweating.
I just got a call from the secretary. I'm going to be running point on the subject.
Ooh, that little, like, huh?
I don't understand.
We got word there may be.
Are you okay?
Sorry,
Nope.
Cap. Can't give me this.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to call.
Fury?
Okay. Trust me.
Or Pierce?
Bam! That's amazing. That's smirk.
This is hilarious. So many stairs.
Why not just jump down?
Right? That's my first thought because of all the Hulk games.
Yeah. 0 fall damage.
How do you get an outfit so quick?
Thumbelina, do you copy?
Thumbelina.
Prize, it is go time.
Bob's away. Is that Axe body spray?
Yeah, I had a camera.
So did they get like
Going inside.
the rights like to say Axe body spray? Did Axe pay for that
Maybe.
advertising, even though it was kind of a slight to them?
May I ask you what
Maybe.
Dude, and to get Robert Redford back,
Yeah.
and yet Robert Redford said this is the last movie he'll ever be in.
Ever.
That's what he said. He said, "I'm officially retired now." In Avengers Endgame. I like how he just like Odin can have what's left.
Alright, limit Stuart Little things are getting better.
Stuart Little.
Archangels got the higher authority.
Like Thor looks way younger. They did a great job.
That doesn't sound mild.
I need the case.
I know you got a lot of pull, I'm just saying.
Okay, then give me the case.
Well, jurisdiction. Dude, get your hands off. I'm just closing to pull my pin.
So they used some Just for Men on Robert Downey Jr. here. Stock.
Medic! Medic! He's got some help!
The chest machine. I love Loki's face. You just walk to the left. Damn
That's
it.
all you had to do.
Damn it.
And
But then we
cue
have-
the Loki show.
I was going to say, then we'd have no Loki show. See, what's brilliant about what Marvel did was with Phase 4, when they released the timeline, they put the Disney Plus shows in there too, basically saying that the shows are now a part of Phase 4 just as much as the movies are, so they're going to make you buy that shit and make you watch that shit.
I'm fine with that.
Me too. Loki! Oh, here we go. Dude, everybody in the theater went, hell yes.
You gotta be shitting me.
I have eyes on
I like how to the good filmmaking, one has the mask on, one doesn't, so you know which one's which.
Bam! Cap versus Cap. A fight I didn't know that I needed.
Ready?
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
And here's the thing: a lot of people are like, "Wait, wouldn't Cap, like old Cap, be able to like figure out like, wait, it can't be Loki because he's got a vibranium shield and whatever." Old Cap wasn't as bright. He literally just came from the 40s. Like he has no idea what magic is.
So they got royally messed up right there.
At first, I was like, I thought it was one of theirs, or if it was his, and they were gonna fight over it.
Martha.
New Cap is like really smart. Like
Martha
is alive. But that goes back to Civil War. Remember, Rumlow said Bucky, and I was a 16-year-old kid in Brooklyn again. Like it just like, ooh, it kind of made me go whatever. Like,
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Another meme.
That is America's
Is that a Starbucks?
Where? I missed it.
It was just over on the right. A conversation I never thought we'd see would be Hulk and the Ancient One.
Right? What's the time?
About
Getting there.
About 6 minutes until we gotta cut.
And it's actually getting to a really good point.
I know.
Like a good point to...
I gotta pee again.
Now this may benefit your reality, but my new one, not so much.
Now I know that we've talked about this a lot. I'm glad that they did respect, like they gave a lot of respect to time travel, because time travel is really tricky to do, and it's been done so many times.
No. We can erase it. Because once we're done with the stones, we can return each one to its own timeline at the moment it was taken. So, chronologically, in that reality, it never left.
But you're leaving out the most important part. In order to return the stones, you have to survive.
We will. I will. I promise.
I can't risk this reality on a promise
She's such a good actress.
of the Sorcerer Supreme to protect Time Stone.
This right here, though.
How is exchange given away?
That little like quiver. Like, huh?
When she was like this, I was like, oh crap, it's gonna mess everything up.
Like when she was like, I don't want to like give it to you, that stuff.
No, this right here. Like, I thought she was gonna mess everything up. That right there.
Strange are meant to be the best of us.
So I must have done it for a reason.
They're both extremely brilliant in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you can see it in her that like that's like giving up your computer password to somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same level of that. Yeah. You know, accurate.
Undiagnosed. Show me your memories.
Sire, the Fire King is entangled. It was a memory, but not hers. There's another consciousness sharing the network. Another nebula.
That's crazy. Did not expect this twist.
This duplicate carries a timestamp. 9 years in the future.
9 years.
Where is this other nebula?
In our solar system, on board.
Can you access it?
Yes, it's who I live with.
Search the duplicate's memories.
So Thanos is really smart.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a really good. I mean, that's really good filmmaking. It's great writing. And he knows because of 2012. He sent the army.
Yep.
God. Avengers. Unruly wretches.
Man. Right here, I'm like, man, I thought they were going to beat him, and now this. Now there's really no way they can beat him. That was my initial thought.
Yep.
Check the time, because I do want to see. Oh, man. I don't
It's
know.
gonna be close.
I don't know if we'll get this full scene, because this is one of my favorite
Oh,
scenes.
we're going to watch it all. Like,
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes here.
bringing back Rene Russo.
Russo? Any relation?
No.
You don't know that?
I do.
Okay.
What is Thor wearing on his left hand?
Oh, yes. You remember the...
Other than the time thing. Is that just like a... It's like bronze knuckles? What is that thing?
I don't know.
I like how she's wearing armor. This is my... I died laughing here. Ready?
I see within your eyes.
I'm totally from
the future. Aww. Alright, we're gonna do a little cut here in about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
She's so hot.
3, 2, 1, cut.
Alright, guys, we are back at the exact hour 30 mark. Natalie Portman is standing up.
Full mast.
Full mast. Here we are.
We're gonna start at the hour 30 mark in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Rocket's going up to punch her in the butt.
This scene really spoke volumes to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no one that can get to you like your mom.
Your hero.
Nobody.
Nope.
Seeking counsel from the wisest person in Asgard.
Really tearing him down.
But to build him back up. Was he drinking a mini bottle?
Yes, he was.
Imagine how much you have to drink to be drunk as an Asgardian.
Right?
How well they succeeded being who they are.
A bro Thor. And she knows she's gonna die today.
Fuck.
Get that rabbit. She knows. She knows she's gonna die.
Dude, this was the first moment, I would say, in Endgame where I went like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because most up to this point has been like, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you're waiting on some big moment. Even though, I mean, the whole movie is fucking fantastic. but you're waiting on that holy shit superhero moment. And then here we go.
You hear it.
Oh, sometimes it takes
Someone made a meme where it was like 2013 Thor when Mjolnir runs away from me. He's like, no, no. Dude.
Oh. I just thought of that. That's funny. Oh my god. So that Thor is like Mjolnirless.
Right now.
Right now, it's like...
Until Cap brings it back. And meets Odin.
I want that to be a mini-series.
Ready?
Or like a series of short films.
He hands it. It's like, sir. To Odin.
I think he would take a knee.
Ah.
Or bow. I don't know. Nah, he
This was
bow.
great, man. Like, so now when you watch Guardians, are you going to think like, oh, Nebula and Rhodey are over in the corner? Dude, he hits him hard here.
But it's not all happening at the same time.
Damn.
He followed through with that back fist.
Like, I don't think he needed to. I think he was pissed off at his singing.
But,
Right, it's a different reality.
Exactly. So, when I go back and watch Guardians, this didn't happen in Guardians.
Right. But it is cool.
It's cool to think about.
Spikes come out, skeletons on the end of them. When you break into a place called the Temple of the Power Stone, there's gonna be a bunch of booby traps. Okay, alright, go ahead.
What's he holding? And why is he holding it like that?
It's the same thing that Quill had. Remember?
Piece of cake.
Quill had to have this little, like, mechanism.
Right.
Dude, the War Machine suit has gotten so much better. I like how it's got his, like, military stuff on it.
Yeah.
Rhodes.
They are a good team together, though.
They are. Because they're both damaged.
For this scene, right there.
3, 2, 1.
Bam.
Right there I
was
went,
like, oh, shit.
This is the most badass scene of Thanos in the entire MCU, right here. And it's not even close. Good face acting there. Like,
Mm-hmm. And he smirks at that. He smirks at himself saying that.
he remembers it too later.
I'm not trying to stop something I'm going to do in our time. I'm trying to undo something I've already done in theirs. I found them all.
There's something weird. I don't know. I feel like there's something sexual there that he's into and she's not.
Really?
Like, I don't know. It's the way he touches her so damn much. It's so creepy to me. This right here. And then
That sounded like a lightsaber.
that's the most badass moment of Thanos ever because he saw his own death and went, that is destiny fulfilled right there. Didn't even flinch at it. Like,
You really think there's something going on in his mind with his own daughter?
I hope not. Well, it's not his own daughter.
And I know, but
It's just, it's this weird touchy stuff that he does all the damn time. Like, he did it right there. It creeps me the hell out.
he also did the same thing with Scarlet Witch.
That's true.
So I don't think it's a sexual
Maybe it's a power
thing.
thing.
It is a power thing. It's him being above them.
Okay.
Like when I do it to you.
Oh,
That's what that is. I'm dominant.
that sounds weird. why not get out of the fucking ship? Like, or fly it away, or I don't know. You just let it get sucked up. You have to land cool.
Right.
It's a rule.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
How quick Ant-Man is to like start snarking at Tony.
Yes, this was our shot. We shot it. It's shot. 6 stones or nothing. 6 stones or nothing.
Yourself, you know that? You're repeating yourself.
You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. You know, no.
Her Cap's like, really?
Yeah.
Are there any other options?
No. There's no other options. There's no do-overs. We're not going anywhere else. We have 1 particle left each.
Right here, ready?
All right? We use that. Bye-bye.
Click.
Yeah, well, if we don't try, then no one else is going online.
So would they just live out their days in 2012? Like,
Right.
We'll stroll down memory lane. Military installation works.
I love how they both clicked. Like, yeah.
When were they both there? They were there at a time. I have vaguely exact
God.
how they. What are you talking about?
Just go back to the first time they met and how they butted heads so much.
What is it?
Like, they're almost having a conversation without talking right now. Like, they just made a plan.
Like, that's what.
What's in New Jersey?
Scott is us right now.
Like, this was different in the trailer, too.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Trailer, he was wearing the suit from Infinity War that was blacked out. He wasn't wearing the blue suit.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the pep talk, Pissant.
Pissant. And they don't shake hands like in the trailer. God, they faked this out hard.
I love that right there.
Do you wish he would have said suit up?
No, I really didn't think about that. And here comes the cameo. His license plate said 420.
The last one. It's the last one. So this is the same camp that he trained at in the first Avenger. This is the same camp that they went to in Winter Soldier that had Arnim Zola in the basement. And you remember that Howard yells for Zola.
Yeah.
Later, because he's still alive at this point. Is that him, maybe? No. They look like Josh Brolin, actually. I thought they could have done a better job at playing coy. they acted a little too suspicious.
My friend Ian, that's in the Air Force, he said that no wonder that she asked questions and thought it was weird because his ranks don't match on his uniform.
Ooh.
That's why she took a second look. Like the rank didn't match, the patch on his arm didn't match his hat or something like that. The ranks didn't match up.
That's badass. The music. Back in the game. The end game. Arnim. So at this point, Zola's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's not until he dies when he's downloaded into a computer.
Yours this way, pal.
Is it weird that Tony looks older than his dad?
Right. Well, I think he is. Right here.
It's probably like what? So if he was born in 1970,
No, sir.
he'd be about 50, 49 or 50 in 2000. Well, 2023 actually be like 53.
Damn.
Well, that would be easy to remember.
So I think Howard was 20 in First Avenger, which was 1941.
Green around the gills there, Tots. Oh, fudge.
So they might be pretty close to the same age.
Hello, Potts. Yeah.
But like, imagine like your dad's been dead for
You're right, and you know how he died too.
Almost for 30 years.
You
Your
saw
dad's
him
been dead
die
for 30 years, and then you see him again, dude. This though, and the old school Ant-Man helmet from the comics. Dude, Michael Douglas is awesome as Hank Pym.
I'm confused. I thought that was your job.
Dude, technology's getting stupid. So the box is glowing.
They didn't open it, did they? Yeah, they did. Better get down.
So does he grab some extra here so he can go to Peggy and then come back? Damn.
Well, he can always go back in time and just get more.
Well, they only needed 2, but he grabbed 4. Damn.
He knows he's in his mom's stomach right now.
That's weird. Why did you say that?
The point where she can't stand the sound of my chewing.
I knew a girl at the end. Less of a chance she turned out exactly like me. What would be so awful about that?
Let's just say that the greater good is rarely outweighed by one's self-interest.
It's a very introspective moment that he had there with a stranger. I think he knows. So the theory is that Howard actually has already figured out that this is his son. Somehow.
I would need more convincing than that.
Well, the thing I told you earlier.
I know, but
we'll get to it. Hold on. Dude, this was a heart grabber. It was like she still has the picture on her desk. And at this point, so you got to think the pictures of her family and everything in Winter Soldier, was it Steve? Because at this point it's the 70s. It's been 30 years since Steve's been gone, and she still has a picture of him on her desk.
I don't know.
Damn. The time stuff's weird.
Yeah.
I would need to sit down with the Russos and really talk about it.
Like
and bringing back the music from the first Cap. The Peggy and Steve theme.
Mm-hmm.
God. I think he made his decision right there. That's when he made it. He was like, if this goes the way I hope it does, I can use this time travel stuff. So he just said, if it's a boy, we're thinking Alfonso. Was it Alfonso? Something like that. So they don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet.
Any idea how to successfully operate that thing?
I literally pieced it together as I went along. I thought it all with my dad.
My old man, he never met a problem he couldn't solve with bells.
I thought my dad was tough. And now, looking back on it, I just remember the good stuff. You know, he did drop the unfurl. Yeah.
Ready?
No amount of money ever bought a second of time.
I think he's already said that.
Smart guy.
And he picked up on it. Because ready? Him.
He might just want a son.
That's true. But damn if that's not convincing to me.
I don't think so. I think you're overstepping.
Well, fuck off.
Okay. How awkward.
And bringing back bringing back the Jarvis from the Agent Carter show. So in the comics, Jarvis was actually Tony Stark's butler, and he served in Avengers Mansion. I'm happy with the rendition they took of it. It's a really cool design for Thanos' ship. God, God, the writing and the dialogue is so good. You're
Yeah.
weak. I'm you. See, but this.
Stop this. You know you want to. Did you see what happens in the future? Thanos finds the Soul Stone. You want to know how he does that? You want to know what he does?
So she totally knows. So she totally sent Widow and Hawkeye to one of their deathbeds.
She had to.
I know, but still. You think that'd be a detail that you'd release in the plan? Like, I don't know, maybe say, alright, Steve. Remember that Red Skull guy? How about that?
I thought she was going to rewire some stuff or just stab her right through the head.
Yeah. So when Steve had to go back and put back all the stones, he met Red Skull.
I know!
Holy shit, I want to see all of that. Like, Stephen, son of Sarah. Have you seen the memes where it's like, Stephen, son of a bitch, you're still alive? Widow's got a cool outfit. I like how it's just... I feel like this scene is perfectly mirrored.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just friends. They're just shooting the shit.
Technically, it's not a raccoon.
Oh, whatever. He's garbage.
He's garbage. Interesting that he goes for the sword first.
He's Ronin.
Rather than the bow. And he only has 3 arrows with him at this point. Just for emergencies. Until the final battle where he has the bow as his go-to. I think he's the Ronin all the way up till Widow dies.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You have a small bladder tonight. What's wrong with you? You know, and I know they used a different actor for Red Skull, but I really didn't even notice.
You seek lies in front of you.
So when the Soul Stone isn't there anymore, what does he do? Is he free? Free to roam the galaxy again?
For one of you. For the other. In order to take the stone, you must lose that which you love. An everlasting exchange. A soul for a soul. It's gone.
Question. When the Soul Stone's not there, is Red Skull free?
Yes. Russo's confirmed that. That once the Soul Stone is gone, the Red Skull is free to go.
I do. Thanos left her with without his daughter.
So how would he travel? Is he still ghosty?
He probably has powers. I don't know, I'm guessing. Whatever it takes. Red Skull's like, alright, somebody fucking jump because I'm getting tired of standing here.
We don't get that stone. Billions of people stay dead.
Confirms that they love each other.
They love each other?
As friends,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, it's a love.
Well, because he says, you must lose that which you love. Dude. This scene is going to make me watch the first Avengers differently. Like, the lengths that Natasha goes to bring Clint back from Loki's trance.
Yeah.
Because Clint's the one that saved her. I think this, other than the Avengers theme, this is the best music that Alan Silvestri does.
Mm-hmm. God. This is so heartbreaking.
Because at this point, I still don't know who it is.
Right. Because it could be either, really.
And up until the last second, I thought it was him.
He's lost everything.
And she has nothing. Fuck. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna kind of stay quiet for the rest of the scene just because it's...
I wonder what Red Skull's thinking right now. Like, Red Skull just spawned a bowl of popcorn, like, oh shit, bro. I didn't expect this!
And this was the second time I cried the first time. And it was a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, what happens, Hawkeye's reaction, the music, the cinematography, the lighting. It all kind of creates this perfect... Like, I think Marvel movies have really made me fall in love with filmmaking. Because they kind of got it down to a science. And after watching a lot of Marvel movies, I'm able to tell what is good and bad filmmaking.
Yeah.
The music. Because ready? And he sees it. Oh! That's when he saw her hit. Fuck. A lot of blood, too.
Well, yeah.
Fuck. This is still the coolest in both movies.
You know, and
Not
I like
the same
how
as in the theater, though.
I like how they look like they're the same size. Him and Thanos.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool shot because it looks like space. Like you're floating in space.
Mm-hmm.
I want those Russos doing a Star Wars movie, man. Dude. Or Star Trek. Fucking anything.
So his hand's been closed the whole time. You think he would open his hand to do something? Like prop himself up, but...
Or Russo's Justice League. Could they save it?
I don't know. They couldn't. They would have to start from scratch.
They do the Iron Man of the Justice League. All right, Robert Pattinson's Batman. The Russo brothers are directing it. Would you be in?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm there day one.
Thor's got to hit leg day, bro. Like,
God,
that sound effect.
Clip was that?
And Hulk's the first one to ask. God damn it.
Look, the zoom in on his face. Why not anyone else's?
Because they fucked. Maybe. I don't know.
Then they all start to realize.
Boom. You know, a lot of people were pissed at this scene. You know what? I'm just going to talk about it. A lot of over the top.
Hey, why don't you talk about it?
A lot of over the top, like, super uber far left people hated this scene because they were like, of course they killed Black Widow. She doesn't get a funeral. Tony does, and like, it was just all a bunch of these guys moping around because they lost the girl or whatever, and they were like, you know, why wasn't, you know, even though it was, you know, old Nebula or whatever, you know, why wasn't she there and stuff? I'm like, okay, you know who else isn't in this scene? Rocket isn't in this scene. Rhodey isn't in this scene. These are the original Avengers. This is the original 5 of the remaining 6. Or, yeah. This is about the original Avengers losing one of their own.
Mm-hmm.
So any of this political bullshit can go F off. I hate that so much. Why try to ruin a movie because of that?
It's supposed to be me.
Renner killed it.
Sacrifice her life for that goddamn film. Put her life on it.
What if when he said red floaty guy, Cap was like, huh?
Like, what if he knew it was Red Skull?
Is Cap wearing jeans?
Yeah.
That's not the first time I've ever seen Cap wear jeans.
Not true. In his quote-unquote disguise.
Was he wearing jeans? Okay. This is a cool scene, too. I feel like Tony, his stress level is an all-time high.
Because right now...
This is a nuclear bomb right here.
They are the most powerful...
And then Rocket does that. The way he cornered Rocket, like, you son of a bitch. Dude, Cap's suit, though. With the scales.
Mm-hmm. He wants to redeem himself so bad. That's why he's doing this. He wants to redeem himself.
I love he didn't deny it. He was like, yeah. Holy shit. Hold on.
What?
Just hold on, wait to this line. I just thought of something. Yeah, I read the file. That much radiation should have killed you. So what, you're saying the Hulk saved me? Saved me for what? First Avengers. Shit.
So now he can tell the future.
Maybe it's a reach,
Get
but
out of here.
Isn't it good foreshadowing?
Get out of here.
It's like I was made for this. Dude, he is so freaking out about losing Pepper and Morgan right there. Dude. So badass. All Thor's doing is putting a forearm up. That's very Halo.
Yes, boss.
Good line.
And I love how the gauntlet can form to any size.
This makes you realize how powerful Thanos is.
Yeah.
That his arm fries without even doing anything. Thanos, his arm didn't fry until he actually snapped. Ready? A little callback to First Avenger. I can do this! And
Oh
Cap's
my god,
Cap's the one that asked. Cap's the one that asked.
You're reaching. You're reaching now.
I don't know, man. Dude, this was pissing me off. Because I'm like, they're so close to victory. Like, why didn't one of them go, where's Nebula?
He just kicks the gauntlet.
I like how Thor is like his buddy. Ready? Dude, I thought Ant-Man died here.
Me too.
The first time.
Me too, man.
I was so like, Holy shit! Because the way they filmed it, where it was silent.
Yeah. How could Scott know that it worked by staring out the window?
I don't know, because there was more life, birds.
I guess.
Because remember, it's not just humans; it's all life.
Yeah, I guess. So that get rid of half the plant life too.
I think the Russo says plant life stayed. I think it was just because Thanos, because obviously you can make the choice in your mind before you snap. I think he said all living creatures. And this is where we get into the holy shit of the movie.
I thought he was dead, but dude, the reaction time that Scott has though is
unparalleled.
It's barbaric.
Well,
it's ludicrous and preposterous.
It's also a ludicrous and preposterous that they all survived this, but it is a comic book movie.
They're the OG.
Like, they all survived it. Dude, he bombarded that place.
I'm gonna pee before this
Gets into the heavy.
Yeah, before this road gets
Dude,
on the
his
show.
arm's fried. Brody using some physics here. Luckily, that brick doesn't move. Dude. I was so discombobulated at this point. I was like, oh my god. What are they going to do? I was so upset.
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
So what I was just saying was, at this point in the movie, the first time I saw it, I was totally like, shit, what are they going to do? Like, because in its brilliant filmmaking, Hulk snapped everyone back, but then they immediately follow up with Thanos bombarding the place, so you forget about that. So you go, shit, they're all alone, and Thanos is here with his full force. What are they gonna do? Like, you're so not thinking about what's coming next, and that's what Marvel does best. Daughter. This is the only time in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe that Thanos shows any love towards Nebula.
Right.
Eric never do. So, find the stones, bring them to me.
What will you do?
And how he looked away. He's still just a dominant force.
Somebody was like, oh, why does 2014 Thanos seem way scarier than 2018 Thanos? It's like, because this Thanos is on a mission. Like, on a greater mission. This is a more war-hungry Thanos.
Tell me something. In the future, what happens to you and me?
I tried to kill you. But eventually,
I would have started with this.
Right.
But ready? It's the exact same way as before. The same shot and everything. The Russos are fucking amazing, man. And to think they started off on a sequel to the first Captain America movie.
Wake up.
and now it's the #1 movie of all time,
Where's this again?
beating Avatar.
Yeah.
2.7. Think about the first Iron Man, and now 2.79 billion.
Oh my god. This is going to be a lot of uhs.
Dude, when I watched this the first time, this is the point in the movie where I did this.
Literally on the edge of your seat.
And they're just looking at him.
And he looks at them.
What's he been doing?
It's a good beard. That's God.
I like the beard when he suits up.
It freaking braids itself.
Keep it that way. Go and subtract.
Yeah. How much care?
Fuck yeah.
Just as long as we're all in agreement.
The click of the lightning. God.
Let's kill him properly.
You like how Cap and Iron Man don't even look at Thor when he does that awesome...
No. It.
God, the big three.
Don't deal with your own failure.
Dude, think about the first time they were all together. The forest.
Mm-hmm.
They were fighting. That's enough.
Are we done here?
What if he would have been like, Thor, time to put the hammer down?
He's starting to flank.
Dude, you don't know. When you said that in the review, that's exactly what I said when I was watching the movie. I went, Thor's flanking. Thor's fucking flanking.
Yep, we're all kinds of stubborn.
Tony's fucking done. He is pissed. This is so personal.
Why don't they just attack him now? Like,
I will.
I don't know. I think there is still some honor in this. I don't know why, but I think there is. Like old school warriorship.
The stones you've collected for me.
Dude, I love how they fought him with his full armor, like comic style.
oh my god.
What it is lost, but only
I'm getting so pumped up.
Do you remember what we said where it's like Thanos has to be confident in this movie?
born out of blood. They'll never know.
Like, Thanos cannot lose confidence up until the end.
Oh my god.
The sword. That looked like an energy sword from Halo.
Good lord.
Did he mean death? See you on the other side?
Maybe.
Remember, that was in the trailer, and we were like, what the fuck is that?
Oh god.
It's just... It's getting there, bro.
Ronan!
I like this little triple step. 1, 2, 3.
That's a sharp-ass sword.
That wasn't much effort, either.
I'm getting old for this.
This is when everybody in the movie theater went, oh, shit.
What?
Do what?
I got chills.
So a lot of people were like, shouldn't this Nebula have died when she killed the old Nebula? It's like, no, because
it's not
different
the same reality.
realities.
Yep.
Time travel is not like Back to the Future time travel in this one, where it's like, you know, the picture. Fart.
Yep. Alright, it's gone.
This, though. This is sad. He won't let me. Ready? God. Didn't even
She was
hesitate.
gonna shoot her sister first.
Didn't even hesitate. Oh, Oh, here we go. This is
Like-
where just from this point forward.
Oh, hit me.
Power
One.
level to 400% capacity. Dude, I was just giddy.
Oh God. This is my
Dude. Cap. Call back to Avengers under the thing the Hulk throws.
This is my favorite part of this movie.
So Thor gets
Just
beat to hell here.
wrecked.
Ready? This right here. Kicks him. Bam! This is when I said, oh shit, out loud. Holy shit! He just grabbed Stormbreaker.
This is my
Here we
favorite
go.
part of this movie.
Oh, good. I'm squeezing everything.
Oh my God. And we knew it too. Dun, 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 dun. Ah!
Dude, he looked at him like, yeah. Dude. Boom! Oh my god. The combos. Shield. Boom!
Starts to
Oh
mess
my
up
God.
Thanos here.
I like how he brings the lightning from the ground.
And then from the sky. Bam! God.
That was going to be the finisher. Oh my god.
Good Lord.
And this is when I started thinking about Age of Ultron.
That look of fear when it cut through the shield.
Right here is when I started thinking about Age of Ultron. With the shield cut in half. I went, oh no. God. You know what I love about this entire finale, though? Because back in the day, back in like 2012, I would say that the first Avengers was the last time that this was a big deal. If you had big name actors, they had to be in their suits for a little bit, but they always took off their masks so you could see the actor. It's gotten to this point, Cap never takes off his mask, Iron Man's helmet is always on. Like, remember in the first Avengers, his Cap's thing comes completely off.
Yeah.
This is when I said, I'm pissed at Thanos. Like, I am.
Like, I want him to die. That pissed me off so much. And then I'm like, oh, well, crap.
At this point, again, they do it perfectly because I totally forgot about Hulk snapping earlier. And I'm like, how? What are they going to do?
Look of defeat. And then...
But he will always get back up.
I can do this all day.
Look at Thanos just getting ready. He's like, alright.
I love how he put the A back on.
And he tightened it also because he had a giant gash in his arm.
Yeah.
You got Leviathans, Chitauri, Outriders from the Wakanda battle, Black Order, and
Look at that shot.
I want that poster. The one man. This is where I came.
At first I thought it was Rhodey.
Me too. And then I went, what?
Are you... And then in the background...
Dude. And then as soon as it's T'Challa in them, I go, oh shit, this is happening. This shit's happening.
Like, this is happening right now.
Like, this, in my mind, as soon as I saw this, I went, that team shot that we've been dreaming of for years is going to happen now. Oh, the little head nod, like, yeah. This one gets me, especially when it shows Spider-Man, because Cap sees Spider-Man, and that's the moment where he smiles for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers.
Ready? Hey, Bombay! Hey, Bombay!
God.
Hey, Bombay! Wakanda, Ravagers,
Everyone.
Asgardians, Wanda, Sorcerers, Wasp. Does see the Ravagers back there?
Yeah. That smile.
Frick yes, dude.
Is that everyone?
Dude, this whole time I'm clapping. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Through this entire thing. This is the best the music ever is right here. The way he looks at Thanos. Ready?
It's like, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, bitch. Everybody takes their stance.
That oh shit moment from Thanos. And then the line we've been waiting for forever.
Assemble.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Rocket on Rhodey's shoulder.
What if Ant-Man just did a somersault?
Shouldn't he be able to end this shit? I love how Thanos, though, is still confident. He's like, alright, go.
Alright, it's a fight.
Dun dun. I love how Cap's the first strike. He throws Mjolnir on one knee. Ready? Ugh! Dun. Throwback to Avengers 1 with the one shot.
Yep.
With the same music. So the scene with Cap and Thor, back to back or whatever, if you look in the background, Mantis takes down somebody with her mind powers.
Really?
Freaking awesome, back to back. Ready? Here we go. Look up there, see?
Oh, yeah.
Takes him down.
No, give me that. You have the little one.
It's like, God damn it, not you again.
Boom! Did you see Spider-Man go like, oof?
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh,
He
man.
hasn't seen Peter in 5 years.
That he's like, oh my god.
Did he say hug me?
Oh god, my heart.
I still think at this moment Tony knows what's gonna, like, he's gonna have to make a sacrifice.
Maybe.
That little look in his eye, I don't know, there's something about it. Star-Lord getting some in, even though he's the reason behind all this bullshit.
That's yeah.
That's
all
the
his
like
fault.
underlying thing of this whole deal.
Oh man. I love how this war is going on, and you still get these moments like this.
Don't touch me.
You missed the first time. Then you got him both the second time.
This is the one? Seriously? The choices were him or Tree.
Dude, scary is that? Dude, Falcon.
Dude, took that thing down.
I love this. Ready? Get those stones as far away as possible. It never gets old.
We need to get it back where they came from. No way to get it back. Thanos destroyed the quantum tunnel. Hold on.
So did he use the last one that would make him big?
Maybe.
Dude, seeing him hold Mjolnir, it's so awesome.
How long you need to get that thing?
I love this.
Maybe 10 minutes. Get it started. Stones to you.
We're on it, Cap.
because she made fun of him for saying Cap and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Dude, the Gravedigger spell. That's from the freaking comics where he puts them underground.
You said 114 million we win, yeah? Tell me this is it.
If I tell you what happens, it won't happen.
He's so good as Doctor Strange.
You better be right.
The fact that they can make them two cool characters speaks volumes.
You know, we talked about this at work too. It's like when Marvel was going to do Guardians of the Galaxy, that was a big risk.
There's really no big risks anymore.
Right. But like with Ant-Man, also a risk. Clint.
Do you know why he knows his name? Civil War. Dude. I'm Clint. I don't care. Jesus, dude. See, action is only cool if there's emotion and heart behind it.
Yes. Oh, man.
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
She could have ended him right here.
If not for the rain fire, bitch. Yes. And yes. Call back. Whew. I gotta take one.
God. Man, that just proves how powerful she is. She just broke Uru Metal.
Son, our troops just do it.
Man. Huh. So what I was just saying, it shows how powerful that Wanda is because she broke Uru Metal.
Oh yeah.
Is anyone else seeing this?
You didn't flush your toilet while you're in there, by the way.
So?
So we got Doctor Strange distracted by the water.
Right.
Dude, I love this. Hey, Queens. I thought he grabbed it at first, so I was like, too. Okay, so is everybody worthy? Can we all lift this thing?
Well, he can still grab it, it just wouldn't stop.
Right. Spider-Man and Valkyrie, like two characters I never thought would meet. And again, they set it up great because you totally forget about Captain Marvel throughout this movie.
I know.
So you might not see me for some time. Grabs him like a dad.
Jeez.
What the hell is this? Friday, what are they firing at?
Something just entered the upper atmosphere.
Dude,
yeah.
The shot of Cap with Mjolnir in his hand looking at the destroyed ship, I want a poster of. So fucking bad. Yeah! Right? I want that poster.
There are so many great shots.
And I love this. The way this mean-ass mug she has. God. The shockwave. That was the first.
Like, oh shit.
We need to assist here.
How would you have felt if he would have said, Captain?
I don't know.
I don't care if this is forced. It's awesome.
Like the Women of Marvel thing?
Frick yeah, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah, it did.
They've earned it at this point. My favorite, for some reason, is Wasp. When she... I don't know why. It's my favorite. I just noticed her flying in.
Wasp, you mean?
Yeah, she flew in as the tiny...
Yeah.
That's cool. That's why I want this on DVD, because it's like you can see all the little things. Dude, she just took Corvus Glaive to town. What's that staff made of? Because remember, Tony with his thing in Avengers was like...
Yeah.
We'd lose power before penetrating that shield. Thanos knows at this point it's up to him. What were they planning on doing, though? If they made it to that portal, they would still have to get all the stones back to their original times, and could they even pinpoint those times through that portal?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Maybe they were just trying to get it out of there.
Ouch.
Cap and Thor tag team, dude, they're the best together. Because Cap knows he can pull on Mjolnir now. I thought he killed Cap here, or at least messed him up pretty bad.
That
was a big one.
I love this so much. But great thinking for Thanos here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She is so powerful. God. Just knock him out.
Ooh. Great planning. So was Doctor Strange like, wait 1 second. I got...
Hey, hold on. I'm holding this tsunami here.
I'll be over there in a second, bro.
Then he knows he's got to make the sacrifice play.
I still didn't expect it, though.
Yeah.
When it cut to Tony. Damn. Like, he gets the shit out of him.
And you don't see the stones.
Right.
He's got his hand a certain way. Oh my god.
Dude, I love all the veins and stuff and his eyes when it gets up close. Because Thanos knows he's done right there.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
His eyes were welling up so fast.
Did you know that was a reshoot?
Really?
Originally, he said nothing. And they were in editing, and the senior editor of the movie was with the Russos, and they were going through the edit of the movie. Oh, by the way, so, before I talk about that, Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight are husband and wife in the comics. But I think they are in the movies, too, because if you watch here, to the right, she's holding his body.
Yep, I see that now.
Dude. And this is the same music that played during Tony's sacrifice in the first Avengers movie. But they were watching it with the senior editor going through, and Thanos said, "I am inevitable." And the Russos were like, "God, I feel like Tony should say something to respond to that." And the editor went, "I am Iron Man," and they went, "That's it. We got to reshoot this right now." Whatever. And Robert Downey Jr. almost didn't do it. He said it'd be so hard to get back in that emotional state and stuff, but they did it.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
And then
he's lost.
That was the same motion that he set down in Infinity War. And the thunder again from the snap. God damn it.
Yep.
This is honestly what made this entire movie, because it's like we've been talking about since before Infinity War.
Iron Patriot?
Big as fuck. We've been talking about since Infinity War. We got to lose some people.
Yep.
And we've lost people. And we've lost the biggest one, arguably. That's that's a total parallel from Infinity War when he's like, Mr. Stark. Do you think Tony can even comprehend what's going on right now?
I don't.
Because he had the power of the universe in his hands. And he just basically activated a nuclear bomb with the snap of his fingers. Damn it. I hate and love this scene. So you think they should have left in the kneeling by the Avengers?
Yeah, I do. And then had the funeral a little bit shorter.
So funeral with the family in the living room with the hologram, and cut out the go through of all the people.
Yeah.
If they would have had the Avengers kneeling the first time I saw this, I'd have been a mess. A damn mess. She said that to make him feel okay.
Which goes back to, could you even rest?
I like how she waited to cry.
Yep.
Because she didn't want him to feel any hurt before he went. I just finally know what I have to do. Dude, like, go back and watch Iron Man 1 now and just think about where it all leads.
Dude.
And Cap and Thor welling up. Like, that right there shows you the relationship between Cap and Tony. Damn it.
Damn it, Marvel.
And they went for it, and that's what makes this movie great.
They had to do it, though.
It had to have been one of the big three. It had to have been.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest of the big three. Notice I said that. I said the biggest of the big three was Iron Man. So you get to keep the Quinjet? What the fuck, Hawkeye?
It's quite a perk.
This part made me bawl the first time I saw it. Because him and Ned haven't seen each other in 5 years. Dude. And they do the handshake.
And then, like, the way Ned cries. Like, the way that Ned cries.
Everybody wants a happy ending, right? But it doesn't always roll that way.
So make sure that thing is still recording.
I'm hoping that play this back.
I'll be honest, the first time I watched this, when he started doing the voiceover, I thought this was a little cheesy. But then when it was the hologram, I was
made
like,
sense.
God damn it.
Universe. If you told me 10 years ago that we were
10 years ago.
this extent, I wouldn't be surprised. Come on.
It isn't 10 years because it's 2023, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
God damn it.
But it's 10 for us.
It is.
Reality Morgan's gonna have to find a way to grow up in.
Well, 11.
Dude, and Happy. So is Steve in the background here? Behind Pepper?
On my part.
Steve and Tony. So it's Steve, Tony, Rhodey, Pepper, Happy, and Morgan.
Who's the one on the right next to Steve with gloves on?
Thor.
Oh. Yeah, good call. Oh, fuck.
Mm.
God.
This is when I knew, I'm like, oh, they're going for the full heart wrench.
They had to do something big for him, though. Gosh.
I think that's when I cried like the hardest the
Like
first time.
They kept it all these years.
There's two things I really love, or actually three. I love Happy grabbing Rhodey and bringing him in because they've been together since Iron Man 1. Steve looking in like almost admiration.
And then Peter trying to hold it together to be an Avenger. Hulk almost.
Hulk and Thor are holding it, kinda. Thor, look at. I'm just now focusing on Thor. Damn.
He's crying again.
Doctor Strange has known ever since Infinity War that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Hank Pym. Damn. Drax put a shirt on.
Right?
Even Star-Lord's like... And the Wakandans. Fuck. I thought Hawkeye should have been closer.
He wanted to be with his family.
That's true. I like this trio here.
Yeah.
I really like this trio.
Solid. And then the kid from Iron Man 3.
And then Ross.
Ross was there.
Ross shows up. Is he going to go talk to Hill?
And then Fury.
There was an idea. God, he is like the granny to the Looney Tunes babies of these of these Avengers.
Now wish there was a way that I could let her know. We want.
I just thought, Black Widow movie. When's it going to take place?
Well, they said it's going to take. There's going to be some prequel stuff, and then there's also going to be some stuff between Civil War and Infinity War.
We might see Budapest.
I see Budapest, but they also said between Civil War and Infinity War, so stuff while she's on the run.
Yeah.
Dude,
this
the
made me
acting
choke
here,
up.
the acting by Jon Favreau. Ready? Just watch his eyes.
This made me choke up. Gosh.
Just imagine 8 years from now. I'll give it 9. 9 years from now. We have the new Avengers.
So, when do you expect it back?
Led by Morgan Stark.
Oh my god.
And Peter Parker. In his prime Spider-Man.
Oh. Oh, if it's set in the future, what if he becomes
29?
No. He'd be like 100 years old.
So how's this all going to play into Thor Love and Thunder? I love how they're just going for it now. Like, they're almost like the titles of their movies are like graphic novel titles.
Yeah.
Like the Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Which they hinted, but it was kind of fake in Spider-Man Far From Home, but now they're like, oh no. We are going to do multiverse.
It's a real thing, and that can of worms is so deep. You got Fantastic
Four. Toby back.
Fuck you.
Now dig on this.
Fantastic Four, X-Men, they could do it.
I guarantee you that's how they do Fantastic Four. I'm not sure that's how they do X-Men, but So the deleted scene when they all kneel shows Gamora walking away, which means she's confirmed alive.
Right.
If that's not what Guardians 3 is called, I'm going to be upset. As Guardians of the Galaxy, it would be perfect.
You know,
No, this is my ship still.
Just to see Thor and Drax.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So you say of course, but then you touch the map. It makes you think that maybe you didn't realize I was in charge.
Quail.
Quail.
Quill. That's what I said. We should fight one another for the honor of leadership.
I love Rocket behind them.
I got some glasses unless you guys want to use knives.
Oh, yes, please. Use knives.
Right
Not
here. Look at Rocket.
Not necessary. There shall be no knifing. Everybody knows.
He's almost like I should be in charge.
Yes, you.
Remember, you have to return the stone to the exact moment you got it.
Dude, Cap's outfits. I think that's the best outfit.
Yep.
I think it's that one, then Age of Ultron / Civil War because it's the same. The stealth suit.
Mm-hmm.
Old school, and then Avengers. Even though I love Avengers. Dude, you see the mess? He's messed up still. Right there is when he knew he made the right decision.
Yep.
Because a lot of people are like, Bucky should have been. Oh.
I was waiting stupid till I get back. How can I? You're taking all this stupid with you.
Man.
Call back to Cap 1. Motherfuck. This definitely never gets old.
How long is this going to take? For him, as long as he needs. Throws 5 seconds.
Right here.
That's crazy. Jeez.
That never gets old.
That's his now.
So
I guess
he's the God of Thunder, right?
So I guess he gave it back to Thor
in 2013. So while he had it, he was the God of Thunder.
Yeah.
Captain America, the God of Thunder.
The God, like the Cap of Thunder.
A lot of people were upset that he didn't give it to Bucky, but my argument with that is, at this moment, most of the current population still sees the Winter Soldier as a terrorist.
He knows what happened.
Oh yeah, and most people know that Bucky did things.
Yeah.
Bucky's fine now, but that would be putting a lot on the general public to accept him as Cap.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought it was going to be a grave.
But why bury him here and not in Brooklyn?
I know, but I do like this. He already knows. Fuck, man. It's so good. And the aging CGI is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So even though he's probably like 115 or something.
Huh?
He's probably like 115.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can live longer because of the serum. You think he could still like throw the shield? You think? Does he still got it? This didn't get me the first time, but the second time I saw it, I welled up quite a lot. No, you won't. There's something different about this shield, though. Well, one, it can't be the same one because it was broken.
It's more OG.
But I'm saying it was broken.
Yeah.
So this isn't the same one. This is one from a different reality. and it's got this weird line
In the
during
middle
the
of that,
silver.
Yeah.
He looks to Bucky for the sign of approval, and he hated Bucky. Music from the first Cap. I like the design. What if what if this was Stan Lee's cameo and Stan Lee was old Cap all along?
Oh my god. I know you will.
This line.
That's why it's yours. You want to tell me about it?
Because ever since Winter Soldier, I would say even more so than Bucky, Falcon has just been like, what do you need me to do, Cap? Because I'll do it.
Right.
I'm there. Easter egg. This is the exact same song that was playing in Cap's apartment in Winter Soldier when Nick Fury was in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
God. And the attention to details.
He even left the door open.
Well, attention to details, like leaving the door open because it's the 40s. They don't have air conditioning. That's what they did back then. Have you seen all the memes where it's like, Steve, we need more milk. Oh, Alexa, order milk. It's like, well, who are you talking to? Damn it. The past sucks. This is the perfect way to end this damn movie, too. Everybody got their finale of the big three. Although Thor is living on.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. And there it is.
That's perfect.
God, it's so good.
I still really can't find anything wrong with this movie.
No, it's... DC sucks. I mean, it's...
I really...
I'm sorry. And we will always to this day say, and it's not like we're trying to backtrack, we love DC's characters and stories, but compare this movie to any DC movie. I'm sorry.
They were trying to build this universe so fast. We didn't really care about the characters.
Like this before. Oh.
You messed up the lyric, you idiot.
Long,
Idiot.
So did you stay for this? The first time you saw it?
Did I stay for this?
This was the last, like... Because I cried the first couple times I saw the movie in different parts. The last time I ever cried watching this movie was during these last vignette things they did for the original 6 with the signatures.
Yeah.
Those got me. And we're definitely gonna watch these. It's almost like the Oscars. Like,
kinda, yeah.
I like how it's all scenes from their own movies.
Except that one.
Guardians 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ragnarok, Dark World. Actually, that might be from the first Thor. I think that's Civil War. Both of those are Winter Soldier. I like how that's the first Thor right there. God. Black Panther. That was from Infinity War. I keep forgetting we met her.
I know, yeah.
She seemed very nervous. I feel like it was one of her first Comic-Cons in America.
I actually think she was just tired.
I don't think she knew much English at that point either.
Yeah.
So, first time we saw her. Korg. God, the music's badass. First Avengers. That was the raft from Civil War, the prison.
Yeah. Great scene.
Dun, 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 dun. I love how Samuel L. Jackson always has to be last in the credits of anything he's in. The music, though, hits hard here.
Man.
I was starting to, when it got towards the end, the first time I saw it, I was like, they haven't done the original 6 yet.
They did. This was awesome. They did this so well.
God. This little throwback to Star Trek. So the last Star Trek movie with all the original cast from the 60s, they did the same thing. The last Star Trek movie they did the signatures. I want those figurines or whatever they use. Do the music here when it hits cap.
Jesus.
With the garbage can shield. And then this. God. Here we go. And then you have it. Oh man.
No after credit scene here.
No, there's no after credit scene. We'll just kind of wrap it up during the credits.
This movie, I think about it at least once a day.
I know, right? There's got to be at least one part of my day that's dedicated to imaginarily pulling back a hammer or something.
Yeah. Like, everything about this movie,
it's perfect.
It really is.
Like,
but
obviously, no movie's perfect. But as somebody who's been watching these movies since 2008 and has grown up with these movies, when you watch Iron Man 1 for the first time back then, could you have imagined that you would see what you read on the pages as a kid?
I just noticed that Red Skull in parentheses was Stonekeeper.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie is perfect, but a part of me, like, okay, it's a perfect movie.
Here we go.
And there's no but to that.
But.
However, for the fans like us, it's at another level.
Oh, 100%.
Because,
like, you know how we always said there was a handicap score for any movie that was Marvel movie that we went into?
Yeah.
We don't deny this, you trolls. We are Marvel fanatics. So, if you're like, oh, you guys just love everything Marvel does. Yeah. Like, we don't deny it. We're not going to be like, but we're not getting, like, paid by Disney or something. We just like a good product.
Gosh.
But again, as a kid, I would say equally I read, honestly, as a kid, I feel like I watched more DC stuff as a kid.
That's true. There were more cartoons.
Absolutely. And I grew up reading probably equal amounts of DC and Marvel, but they just, you know, if you're trying to argue the quality, I can't have a conversation with you.
You know what's crazy though? What I just thought is there are people that really didn't watch all the Marvel movies that saw Infinity War.
God.
But
that's better than watching Endgame without watching
They
all of
said,
them.
well, look, they said, you know, it's okay. I really didn't know what was going on. However, with Endgame, it kind of explains itself.
That's true. But still, if you're like, I don't really know what's going on, that's on you, bitch. Like, at this point, there's no apologies. There isn't no, oh, we're going to baby you through this thing.
Yeah.
No. If you... I would say that Infinity War and Endgame together are meant for the people who have been there for the beginning.
Oh, yeah. For sure. 5, sure.
Like,
6, sure.
6 for the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no after credit scene.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. But, God, so we still got Captain Marvel and Ant-Man and the Wasp to do, and eventually we'll do Spider-Man Far From Home. God, I love that movie, too. That's the thing, is this movie, it left me with some sadness, not just because of all that happened, but also that this is the end of an era.
It is, really.
But also, I think Spider-Man Far From Home gave me a glimmer of, like, oh, we got a lot to look forward to.
We do. In the lineup.
So Phase 4 right now, we'll just give a quick little rundown. We got, next year, we got Black Widow movie and the Falcon Winter Soldier show and the Eternals. We have an Eternals movie. That's insane. So Thanos is half eternal. So we're going to learn about, like, the gods almost. Like, the gods above the Asgardians.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Eternals. We have a Loki show. We have a WandaVision show, which is going to be another alternate reality show. I think the Falcon Winter Soldier show is in the current timeline, but WandaVision is set like in the 50s or 60s. So that'll be interesting.
Interesting.
Movie-wise, we have a Marvel What If. Did you see that too?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be an animated canon MCU. Because remember those What If comics?
Yeah.
Like, what if Thor fought Wolverine?
What?
But movie-wise, we have Black Widow, Eternals, Doctor Strange, and the Multiverse of Madness, which is going to include Scarlet Witch. Introduce mutants. Fantastic Four. Huh?
You mean the X-Men?
Yes. Finally, we can say X-Men.
All of them. You mean, okay.
What was the other? We have Thor: Love and Thunder, which is the last of Phase 4. There's another movie in there I'm missing.
Blade.
No, that's after Phase 4.
Oh.
Shit. Oh, Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah.
And the 10 Rings. So we're going to get the real Mandarin. The real Mandarin now.
Deep cut.
God. So there's so much to look forward to. And they've said that the phases are going to be shorter now. And they're not all going to culminate in an Avengers movie. And I would say probably Phase 5 or 6 is when we're going to see the next Avengers movie. But then imagine the lineup we have. Good Lord. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
So you guys don't miss a single thing from the channel. It looks like we're finally starting to get back into the swing of things, guys. The summer's over. The summer is a mad time. So we appreciate you guys sticking with us. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary.
Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Stay iconic.
And cue music.
Holy Grail.